Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of D&H Gaming. Hi everyone, my name's David, and I'm playing some Star Trek Online. Let me just speed up this a bit. But I have to stop at my favorite part. This is where you get to customize your character outfit, and trust me, I spent so much time on this, way more than I thought I ever would. I loved every single outfit. Speed up a little bit again. Different outfits, weight, size, height, all that kind of stuff. Different colors, match it, change it up. I could probably spend the entire length of this video just customizing my character, but I'm going to speed up through it. Before you start the game, you actually fill out a biography, name, your ship name, and then basically the game starts. It's pretty standard MMO fare from what I played so far. Really, you're seeing exactly what I've been playing. Let's go talk to this guy over here. Give me your report. Basically, you start off the game, and the first person, like, you'll notice the first thing is pretty MMO standard fare, same controllers, bunch of tutorials pop up. And even at the bottom right hand corner, you can see we're in the pause zone. It's pretty much just starting up the game here. Let's see what this guy says. Press M to bring up your map. The orange circle marks your destinations. Yeah, it's not much different than standard modes, except, you know what, I really like the graphics and stuff like that. I love Star Trek. I'm not a Trekkie or a Trekker or what have you. I don't know that much information about it, but I do like the world. I love the TV shows. I mean, I grew up with the Next Generation on almost every day. You know, I know Klingons, Romulans, Vulcans, you know, all that stuff. Just your standard Star Trek fare. So I'm not completely a nub, a scrub, if you will, to the franchise. And I know the Borg are hardcore, so I know starting up this first tutorial mission might be a lot harder than I thought. So basically, everyone's just going through mission commands. Let's see right here. Yeah, just go on the other ship. The Borg are hurting. You need to help. So I picked a science officer because I thought it would be more interesting. Normally I pick a run and gunner, you know, one of the red shirts in this one. The red shirts always die. Let's listen to what this hologram has to say.
I've lost contact with the bridge, and main engineering is under assault. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions.
Can't allow the board to take over that ship. Yeah, like I was saying, sorry, I couldn't pick a guy with a red shirt. I'm too much of a running gunner, so I know that combat's gonna boil down to shoot. So I decided to pick a science officer. There's also an engineering officer, which would have been really cool too, but you know, I want something a little different. A science officer seems to, you know, help other people. It's kind of like a healing class. Heal yourself, heal others. I guess I got like passive, not passive moves, but my aggressive moves are kind of like stuns and stuff like that. So from what I'm seeing so far, I mean, I only have one move technically, and that's like a palm strike. I love all the sound effects in this game. It's so great. The visuals are just, you know, they're a little dated, but at the same time, with the style of Star Trek, I feel like I don't really judge graphics that much. I'm more of a gameplay aficionado, and this game, you know, so far is not too bad. It's your, like I said, your standard MMO fare. You know, interact, walk around, interact, walk around.
Not a miracle worker.
You gotta have a doctor, not a something joke. I'm a doctor, not a gamer. Yeah, and basically they assign you little tasks just to teach you how to like interact with the environment, how to move around. There's another guy nearby who actually is going to add me to his a party for the first time, named Johnny. And I didn't really know how parties work. You can actually match levels. There's a different difficulty level. I didn't know any of it. I just pushed OK, and I joined my first party in Star Trek. I always thought Star Trek was more like a group experience, so it seemed weird that, like, I mean, the intro was played, you know, can be entirely played solo, which is great for learning. But there's something about this that I just like. I don't know. I love it. You know, just hearing red alerts, and the music's actually really good. The sound effects, the missions, well, are just a tutorial. I'm not gonna judge them yet. Right now, I'm teleporting some Borg. Let's do that. There you go. Go through the door behind me and use the consoles by the hull breach. Gonna throw some Borg in outer space. Oh yeah. Yeah, this game, I don't know, it's got 66 out of 100 on Metacritic, but I have a few friends who are just obsessed with this game. So I really just decided, you know, I watched the new Star Trek movie. Nice bug there. I watched the new Star Trek movie. I'm getting a Star Trek vibe in my bones. I need to play something Star Trek. The new game apparently isn't so great. Let's try this MMO out. I mean, it just got updated, I'm assuming because of the movie release, or at least somewhere nearby it. And now we're getting into combat mode. This is one of the things that really tricked me out, and it still bugs my head out a bit, is that there's two different modes to the game. There's basically a shooter type mode and an RPG type mode. So in shooter mode, you kind of just can shoot around. You can aim and shoot. It will target things that you hover over rather than auto target like your standard MMO. Kind of strange. If you look at, to the bottom left corner in the chat, you can see that there actually will say when it switches game modes from the RPG to the shooter. I didn't really know exactly what the benefit of switching in and out was, if there was any crucial advantage to it. I'm assuming it's to get different, you know, aim from far away, aim from close up, shoot for the head. But even in first-person shooter mode, the shooter mode itself, you couldn't really aim at really different parts of the body. That's my palm strike right there, which seemed really strange and completely out of place. Luckily, I got Johnny to back me up. One thing I liked, that it showed the distance between you and Johnny right there, like 5 meters, 6 meters. Close corridors, I figured we're probably going to stick around each other, and it's not going to be too crazy, so that's alright. I love that red alert sound. Makes me feel like I'm right in the Star Trek world. Just great. Just fantastic. Get to main engineering. Alright, I'm on my way. And there's Borgs. Weapons have one standard attack and at least one special attack. So basically left click, right click, and the middle mouse button will do the third strike, I believe. So right now, basically combat's boiling down to simple attacks right now. I mean, you can't judge that because any game starts off with like 1 or 2 different attacks and that's about it. But this, as you can see here, it has precision strikes, and if you push one button to go in the shooter mode and another button, you can actually go in and aim at certain parts of the body, which is really cool. But it still seemed to shoot wherever it wanted, even though it was aiming right at their heads. It seemed to shoot for the body, so I'm not sure if that was a problem or not. But anyways, we went through the Borg. I defeated all of them, saved the ship. They're happier now, and now I'm going through a little bit of details. Basically, right now they're just trying to teach you what the different officers are for. I'm a science duty officer, so it means specialize in healing, hindering enemies with stuff. And, you know, it's a passive, not a passive class. It's not an aggressive class. Very defensive. Maybe even a bit of both. The engineering class is a lot more defensive. You know, shields. You know, disabling weaponry, that kind of stuff. And of course the red shirts, which I think, I forget the name of the class now, officer class I suppose. They're attackers, they're just aggressive and stuff like that. So I completed that and I'm on my way back, about to hit the teleporters. And basically completing this mission, I get someone from my crew. I'm like, first member of my crew, alright. Awesome. Let's teleport up. Gotta have that sound effect. Couldn't talk through that at all. To my surprise, we're in outer space now. I'm so happy. This is the part of the game I've been looking forward to the entire time. People always talked about, you know, doing the ground stuff and doing the space stuff, and it's kind of a mixed opinion. Some people do like the ground stuff, but I don't think as much as the space stuff. But this is where I've really been like just waiting for it. And I knew that it would be a little bit complex, so I'm going through the ship movement tutorials, learning that you got to use left click, right click, QE, WASD, a little bit of everything. But actually, you know what? It's not too bad. I thought it would actually be harder. So, I mean, I'm gonna end it right here because I want to save a video for the fights that are coming up. Just stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching, guys.